Right, it worked. Had the little circle thing for a long time. So hopefully you all can hear me okay. If anybody does pop in live, let me know if you can hear me. Otherwise, welcome to those of you that are joining the recording. Fingers crossed that this is working. It seems as though it is. For those of you that just got here, can you let me know in the chat if you can hear me all right? This is a new mic. So make sure we are set up. Let's just see if y'all can hear. So welcome. Whoop, someone popped in and out. Okay. And I hope y'all can hear me. So my name is Jamie Wozni. Thank you so much for being here. I'm a light activation guide and mentor. And so I serve healers and sensitive souls and divinely gifted humans who are ready to commit to feeling seen and heard and shining their light and being in their true magnificence in the world. I help you go from hidden and small and scared to unapologetic and worthy and shining out in the world. And so one of the ways that I can serve you in going on this journey is today's conversation, which I think is so powerful, which I'm hoping you can hear, because if not, I'm just going to record it again. Holy cow. Maybe you can just sit the energy of the meditation of the video. Okay. So I titled this one Wisdom and Physical Symptoms. And so I invite you to really pay attention today, because this is a completely different paradigm shift. I was watching a movie last night and all these medicine ads came up. And I was like, you know how I said to my boyfriend, you know how it looks for me when it looks for me like when people thought that the world was flat, but then there was people starting to see that the world was round and that we stuck to it because of gravity. But I'm watching TV and TV's sitting there adamantly telling me the world's flat. And I'm over here going, yeah, but that's confusing to me because I can't even see it that way. But I did see it that way. And so I know this is a tough conversation. So I invite you to come with breath. I invite you to leave what doesn't resonate with you and take what does resonate with you. But all I'm here is saying I'm another human being who has seen some things from a higher level of existence through the eyes of love about physical symptoms that have greatly served me. And so I'm just here to share with you what served me. Boom. Okay. Wisdom and physical symptoms. So what does it look like in our world today? It looks like I got something that's causing me discomfort. Let me go to the doctor or the healer or the whatever and get rid of it. We can have the physical symptom and it can be really uncomfortable and we can want to resolve it. But it isn't, oh, something's wrong with me. Something's broke with me. Let me go somewhere to someone else to get my power away and have them fix it for me. That's the part where I was looking at the TV, that's confusing to my brain. I can't see it like that anymore. So the truth is there's something uncomfortable. There's something calling my attention. It doesn't mean I need to say, oh, I guess I just have to have this now. But how can I integrate this to expand? How can I see this as wisdom? How can I use the word heal, become whole from this? How can I see something different so that I can expand? So different than broken, fix it. We're not broken. The body's not dumb. The body's not this separate entity that's just randomly falls apart in random places. I don't see a randomness to it. So what I've come to see over the last 10 years is a physical symptom gets our attention, and we don't have to get in there so specific and know the exacts of it. But if we can gain clarity from our higher mind as to something's happening, something's up. What if I am that loved by my body and that loved by the universe, and I am in a quantum grid of unconditional love, that this isn't something that I'm just going to kind of brush aside or cope with, deal with, or medicate or make better. This is actually my body saying a wide variety of things. So what your body could be saying, unless we work together one-on-one, reach out if you're curious. But in the meantime, it could be saying, you need to process your emotions. Maybe you're suppressing sadness or you're suppressing anger and you weren't taught it was okay. And so shame is causing you to suppress something and you're dealing with frozen shoulder and you haven't allowed yourself to deal with the grief or the shame, from whenever. But you're like, oh, I got to do this thing. So there's a difference here. When we resolve what the wisdom is, what the love is, what our body's trying to help us see, sometimes the physical symptom resolves on its own. But when we're not in resistance to it anymore by asking, where's the love, where's the wisdom, et cetera, then we can take the appropriate action step. We raise into a new level of consciousness with the wisdom and the love. Oh, what is my body trying to tell me? We're not in resistance, we're in love up here. So then from this higher place, we talk about manifestation a lot. From this higher place, I'm going to attract, if there is anything to do, the solution. So then comes the idea for the supplement. Then comes the idea for the massage or the physical therapist or the homeopathic remedy or whatever needs to come in. But what we're doing is we're living down here from a broken perspective and going, well, let me do this medication or this supplement or this surgery or this whatever. And it's only going to lead to more of the same because it's being created from down here, from the level of the problem, because we're just so scared. We think it's a problem to have a symptom. We're scared. We don't want to look at it. I'm not safe. Let me fix this. But when we move into something higher and we're like, oh, this is actually safe. This is the universe, my body, my higher self just knocking on my door, getting my attention. And it could be getting your attention in a multitude of ways. So I'll give you some examples. The one that I experienced, and I've had so many different physical symptoms that have taught me stuff, have expanded me into a new level of my existence. But for example, I could not see how self-critical and self-judgmental and self-mean, isn't even a phrase, but that I was. And so my life kept showing me, this doesn't feel good. You're not succeeding in this area. You're blocked off in this area. Not, what if I saw that as like, I'm broken, let me fix it. Now I used to try to get that pain gone right away. And now, please hear this part, because I believe in supplements. I believe in medication. I believe in all of this stuff, but this is what I'm asking you to do. So me had the symptom. Okay, is there something I can do to temporarily nurture myself? To pull this down, to alleviate it a little bit so that I can do the inner work I need to do to free myself. So if you need to go take the allergy supplement or take the I had really bad cramps and was working through all this female stuff before I saw what was underneath of it. You got to take the Advil to get yourself through, do it. This isn't hating on the solution. It's like, use your inner wisdom to handle what you need to handle and don't stop there. That's the thing with the TV, with the ads of like, here's this medication to make this go away. And it's like, well, you might get temporary relief, but are you going to thrive? Are you going to experience true freedom and moving into the next level of abundance and learning what your soul came here to learn? Or are you missing the point? We're in a world innocently that misses the point, that doesn't realize how intelligent the body is, that doesn't realize there's inner wisdom. This is all feminine energy qualities that just are kind of outcast from our world. So we don't have in the commercials, here's this for temporary treatment, and then here comes in the therapist or the healer or the coach or the spiritual teacher that can also at the same time help you expand. We're disconnected from that part of ourselves, and we're in a paradigm where we grow up and it's like, oh, okay, give your power away, go to this person, fix it, done. It's like, I can't breathe. Don't stop there. Don't stop there. Don't stop there. Find nurturance, find comfort. And then ask these questions. And I'll give you an example in a minute. Is there a message in this? I so invite you to do this afterwards. Do a little meditation after you watch this. Put on some meditation music. Ask yourself these questions. Is there a message in this symptom, in this disease, in this disorder, in this anxiety? Is there a message, deeper message than my brain? Now, you might not get the answer right away, but you're just proposing for it to pop into your head when your mind's quiet? Is there a higher wise message? Is there a divine message in this? We ask the question, how could I easily resolve this? What is the easiest way to resolve this symptom or this disorder? Because we're so stuck in a story of what it is and what it means and how it's treated and how long we'll have it. I mean, the amount of things people say of this is permanent. You know how many opposites you can look at of radical healings of people who everything that's said was permanent, they reversed? Because they moved into a new truth. They saw something they needed to see about it, right? So how can I easily resolve this? Can I suspend my beliefs about everything I know about this and just take this disorder, this diagnosis that I've been given, or this label as this is just where my energy was going in that moment, and not hold myself victim to it? I'm not going to be in denial and say, no, I'm good. I'm good. Yes, you're experiencing something very real. I went through a lot of physical hell. It's real. It's valid. You're experiencing it. It's okay to meet yourself with compassion and love in what you're experiencing. And can I open my mind to this just being something that society has called Lyme disease or autoimmune disease or anxiety or whatever else society has called it? We're not used to saying, here's a temporary snapshot of where you are. My child, your infinite potential, your infinite truth. Do not hold yourself victim to this. This is just to help you right now. And you're powerful, and you can expand beyond this if you do the healing, if you see what needs to be seen. How much peace would we have? Okay, got to handle myself now, but I'm not victim to a label. Let me just give you this thing, and I'm going to give all my power away, and I'm going to believe you. And then our mind finds proof of what we believe. So then it creates the reality, and we're stuck in it, and we can't see past it. Okay, so if you've been there, which I have, offer yourself compassion. I didn't know. I was inundated with these messages, but I'm going to get a little bit curious and start asking these questions that can help me resolve this. So is there a message here for me? How can this easily resolve? This is a hard one too when you're feeling really horrible. Where's the gift here? The answer might come to you right away, but again, remember, you're just proposing these questions on a daily basis. Where is the love here? We forget that source is love. And so the phrase I've used many times and I've shared here, God doesn't let you run with scissors, means if you're doing something that's hurting you, if you're believing something that isn't in alignment with your truth, if you're going in a direction of someone else's desires and not your own, it's gonna hurt. And it's not going to hurt because you're broken or because God is an asshole. It's going to hurt because you're believing something untrue. Ow, 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 stronger, stronger, stronger. Wake up, spiritual awakening. There's got to be another way. I'm holding the hot pot. It hurts. Oh, I pull away. That hurts. Things in alignment with my truth feel good, feel true, feel light. So if God was loving, if source was benevolent, if the quantum field of the universe was unconditional love, where's love here I'm not seeing? Am I in a job that is soul sucking? And so I'm hurting because I'm playing small and I'm thinking that I have to settle for this. God's not letting you run with scissors. If God let you run with scissors, you'd be settling in jobs that did not bring your soul joy. Thank God I'm in pain. I would have never known. This is what I mean by a gift. This is what I mean by love. This is what I mean by message. Thank God I'm hurting, because I would have never known to wake up to leave. I would have never known maybe there was something else calling my heart. I would have never known I don't have to settle. I'm worthy and deserving of the best. What a different experience of life on the planet if when we start getting physical symptoms and diagnoses and emotional imbalances and everything we're experiencing, go to the doctor, handle what you need to handle. And, okay, God was loving. What is the message? What is, if I could kind of zoom out from a higher perspective and be really wise and look at my life and go, ooh, she's overworking and not taking time for herself. Ooh, she's really mean in her head. Ooh, she thinks she has to do it all and isn't asking for help. That's why we're hurting. wisdom, it's love, it's higher intelligence. So you get the stomach ache from being in a job you don't want, and you're going to every doctor to try to fix the stomach ache. But you're not up here going, oh, I'm thinking I'm not provided for. I'm thinking I'm not cared for. Okay, let's pray. I see what's going on under here. Maybe I'm not a healer and doing this full time, but what do I need to feel worthy and deserving of living a path that I want? Okay, a therapist comes into my head. Okay, a coaching program comes in. Okay, a book comes in. Okay, an exercise to do comes in. Googling a YouTube thing to find to help. And then I wrote, where's the wisdom? And what am I ready to expand into that I might not be allowing right now? So maybe my soul's been learning self-love, right? I teach you a lot about self-love, and I was in the total opposite of self-love. And I'm hanging out in all this like self-hatred and self-judgment, and I can't see it. And I got all these symptoms, and I'm trying to fix all these symptoms. It's getting worse because I'm ready to expand into love. I'm ready to expand into self-kindness. I'm ready to expand into self-honoring. What is available for me? What is this? Expansion is natural to us, but we're staying here because we're like, I'm broken, I'm fixing it, and I'm not this infinite being of light. What am I ready? Could I just maybe be curious? Did I come here to learn compassion? Hey, maybe I'm not giving myself compassion. Did I come here to learn self-honoring and I'm living for others? It hurts so bad to get our attention, to say, this isn't you, baby. Can I pray? Can I open up to what is me? What is the solution then? Right? Mine was I started to tell a story, and I can't remember if I fully finished it, but the meanness, the this, the that in my head. And when I started to offer myself, it was kindness. I was obsessed with asking, could people please be kind to me? It was like a thing. It was a shadow. It was a trigger. People weren't kind. Well, you know why? Because it wasn't their actions. It was the way I was talking to myself in their head based on their actions. And I was begging for them to be kind so I didn't have to feel my inner cruelty. And so my body was hurting because it was saying, Jane, you're using thoughts that are making you hurt. They're low vibrational, they're toxic, and thoughts create their energy. And so that's going to morph the cells and morph the body and cause all sorts of stuff going on in the body. And then you get these ideas, you get this higher wisdom, you get this clarity. And I got this word that was custom tailored for me. Might not be exactly what your wisdom is telling you, but it was, you're all right. Which encompasses, you don't got to be perfect. You don't got to be where you got to think you got to be. You don't got to be pleasant all the time. You can feel. You can say something silly and embarrassing or laugh when you're not supposed to. You're all right. And so that was what I needed to expand into. That was the wisdom. The wisdom was, give yourself the compassion and the empathy and the love you were always looking for. And until I saw that, my body wasn't going to let me run with scissors and keep hurting myself. The supplements weren't going to work. The diet wasn't going to work. And we're in these things for years and years and years and years because we don't realize that a lot of times when symptoms come up, it's ascension, it's expansion, it's wisdom. And I'm not going to come on here and say I'm a doctor and this is true 100% of the time. In my own belief, I would highly recommend looking here to see if you can resolve it. I don't know. Some things might be physical because our world is out of alignment with this, and this. And, there's a whole nother talk about children experiencing things, but it's because they're coming into and birthed into a world that's already existing from so much frequency of fear of what their parents were carrying in their cells and genetically and this and this and this. So we don't want to come at any of this with blame. Everything that was manifested was done of innocence, was done just because whatever was passed down to us. And then we have the ability to heal and shift and change and expand. We have the ability, maybe the wisdom is, I'm not letting myself again feel my feelings. And so, and how do we get the wisdom? It comes from our inner wisdom. It comes from our intuition. It comes from our higher self. When we start to stop trusting the repetitive ickiness of the brain and get used to that quietness that comes and floats into the mind. that has nothing on it. It's like, here's this information, here's this piece of wisdom, boop, bop, boop. It's like, here, nothing on it. Be kinder to yourself, and then all the other. So be patient with this. It's taken me years to get to the answer of what was going on, especially because I was stuck in the physical. You get scared, your nervous system's on alert, you're in fight or flight. You're like, please, Jesus, get me out of this pain. Okay, let's nurture ourselves to what we need to do to get a little neutralized here. And then every day, can I make it my prayer? Can I make it my commitment? Can I make it my journaling? Can I make it my inner work to say, if this collection of symptoms, if this emotional stuckness was trying to tell me something, what would it be? You're playing too small. You're hiding. Okay, great. Now I have the solution. Well, what do I need to do to heal that? How can I easily resolve this? Where is the gift? Where is the love? Where is the wisdom? What am I trying to expand into that maybe I can't see that I'm resisting? There's solutions to every problem in the quantum field. If we can realize that we are a solution generating machine, we are amidst unlimited possibilities. We are a spirit experiencing a human experience. And we've just had diseases and symptoms backwards. Oh, it's bad. It's wrong. We got to get that out of there as soon as we can. No, it's okay. It's welcome. It's not shameful. It's wise. You're fucking brave. You're moving into a new level of existence. That was a lot of my physical symptoms. We're going to expand into something and my nervous system's going to go wonky. Wow. My body acts up when I move into the next system because my nervous system's trying to keep me safe. You're so brave. Someone's going through a spiritual journey. They're dealing with all these physical symptoms. You're broken. You're broken. No, you're brave. You're feeling into all the crap you haven't felt. That's intense. It's creating physical stuff. There's so many different reasons why you could be experiencing what you're experiencing. So if this resonates with you and you're like, I really want Jamie's support, I really want the eyes of somebody who's been there. I work with people for 3 months or 6 months at a time. I only have 8 spots available at a time. So right now I only have a few, but I do have a wait list. If you're interested, reach out. It's called Activate Your Authentic Light, where we go into, where am I hiding? Where am I playing small? Where am I thinking I'm broken? Where am I thinking there's something wrong with me? And healing the belief systems, healing the thoughts, healing the physical body, coming back down into the body, getting you plugged into your truth, getting you plugged into your wisdom, getting you plugged into your magnificence, so that you can come out on the other side being like, oh my God, there was nothing wrong with me. It was a gift. I am a gift. I couldn't see it. I'm an example of something new in our world. Right? So if that resonates with you, go over to my website. It's jamiewosdy.com/services. And it's the first service. It's called Activate Your Authentic Magnificence. Read it first. If the price, what we're doing, the amount of time resonates with you, then book an exploration call with me. The exploration calls are only for those that are already committed financially, spiritually, energetically, emotionally, and you will know it if it is for you. And I'm here to hold a fierce space for you if it's in alignment with you and you're committed and you're ready and you're just like, this was how I was. I know I'm special. I know I got something going on that can help the world, and I'm stuck. And then I started finding teachers living at a higher level of existence who started to teach me to look at myself through the eyes of love and compassion, to see, what am I not seeing here? That maybe when I see will literally resolve it, that living at the level of compassion, that living at the level of love, that living at the level of shining, whatever it is your journey, where you were and where you're coming into, whatever it is, that level of consciousness can heal your cells. It's a high frequency. We're frequency that starts to reverse whatever needs to reverse, or give you the wisdom to say, go do this thing or see this person that could help reverse it. But our body is really intelligent and really wise. And so 2 questions that I learned to ask as well, I know we completed, but I want to finish off with these 2, is my body trying to protect me from something I don't think I can protect myself from? Is my body trying to protect me from something I don't think I can protect myself from? And what is my body standing for that I haven't learned yet to stand for myself? So these are reasons your body could be acting up. I couldn't heal because I wasn't giving myself a ton of generous space. I didn't love myself enough and think I was worthy of a shit ton of spaciousness in my life. Between clients, 3 days off a week, lots of time in nature. My mind went, that's too extravagant. So I stayed sick because my spaciousness was in my bedroom. My spaciousness was, I don't feel good. I don't have to go out. There was nothing wrong and broken that I needed to take a pill for. It was me going, oh, I need to open up to honoring that people might think I'm bougie and people might think I'm entitled or arrogant, but I require a lot of time and space because I am an energy sensitive being. And then once I offer that to myself, my body doesn't need to act out how it's acting out. I move into a higher level of consciousness. My body resolves. My body's smart. It's going. So it was standing for me in a way I didn't know how to stand for for myself. So 2 other questions that you can ask added into the list are, what could my body be protecting me from? I don't think I can do myself. And then kind of saying, well, what could be another solution be? Maybe I could learn about boundaries, or maybe I could, whatever, right? And what is my body standing for? I haven't been able to stand for myself. And once I see it, could I pray, okay, how do I feel safe self-honoring? What solution comes in from a quiet space? Any questions, let me know. I know this was a lot. This is a topic because it's personally affected me that's near and dear to my heart. So again, I hope you can hold this in compassion, knowing that I have massive compassion for your pain. I understand. I just don't think that you need to stay stuck in it any longer than necessary for your highest evolution, right? When you're ready for it to release, to move up, I'm here to support you in that. So jamiewozny.com/services, click on activate your authentic magnificence. At the bottom, it says book an exploration call. It's a free hour with me. If this is something you want to do, this is the committed 3 to 6 month one-on-one container where you have my intuitive eyes on you to help you expand into your magnificent light. I'm sending you all lots of love. I'm here every Monday, 11 o'clock Pacific, and hopefully I will see you all soon. Bye.